Hi, it's the Christmas 2000 telephone channel. This is my Ericsson signal post telephone. This is the clone of the GPO 745. I think what they called them. But the 745s have a handle. What's right here? Pull the handle to open it. This one has a button on the side. You have to push the button in and pull the door open. In my book, it would be better if Ericsson did put a handle on these. It's quite difficult to open these up. It's inside the phone, has the notice tell you how to put the handset in. There's the handset's Concord blue handset with a black handset cord. All of them are like this. Because I've seen some in person, still in use on our railway system over here. Because Ericsson made these, but they were imported overseas to Australia and used in the New South Wales SA Railway with South Australia, and then the Victorian Rail, where I am. This one's made by Ericsson, but it was owned by Plessy. Because it's an Ericsson N1241A1. Because it says so on the back. I can't show you, it's bolted to my door so it doesn't fall off. It's fully functioning, this phone. This is on a PBX, so that's the internal. There's the external exchange tone. It goes onto my NBN, and I'm using a PBX that does the pulse to tone conversion to run the phone. It's wired in, so I can actually ring the phone next to it. I'm going to demonstrate it ringing the other phone. Now I'm going to dial the extension number 9, but this is on the operator extension. And what this recall button does, it doesn't actually recall a number. What it does, it resets the line this took to, like I'll demonstrate. If I go on the exchange line, I need to go back onto the stench. I can press this down, I'll shut the line off. Bring back the internal tone. Now someone, I believe this was done by the railway system. This had a little metal bracket thing what hanged off here, what pressed on this button when the door was closed. And when I had that on there, it was disabling the ringer. So I had to remove that to make the ringer work in this phone. It also had the door a little bit rusted up. I had to take the bolts, these off, pull the door off and reseat the door because it was a bit rusted still when I got it. It was wired wrong. Now, I will explain something to a few of my railway infusers, if they do, because I know a few of my railway infusers watch this channel, and to other people when they get one of these. Comes with a cable like this, with a couple of colours. It does have the same colour code as a GPO 746, 706 or N1900 series telephone on the other GEC clones, or ITE clones. It has the blue, red, white, green inside this one, but on the line cord side, the white is your line 2, blue is your bell, and orange is your red. So that's red, that's green, and that's white. So the colours don't mean different things. If you because it has got a red, a green, and a white. Don't hook the green and the red up on this cord, because I'll tell you again. Yeah, orange is your red, blue is your green, and white is your white on this. This is the original guy came with it. What was in the used in the railways? Because Ericsson, I believe the railway companies, Mackenzie and Holland, did a deal with Ericsson to make these up for their use. Because there's loads of these I've seen on our railway system over here. So these definitely were imported in the 70s. This one is stamped 1974 on the circuit board. Also, this didn't latch either. This was a tiny bit better, but I was able to get it to work. If I push on it, that will pop out and it will lock the door. It actually doesn't lock properly. It's a good phone. It didn't come with a mounting bracket. I just have 2 bolts. We'll go into the door to hold it up. That's just that's 100 volt cable I'm using to run this. Now Ericsson didn't just make phones for our railways, they also made the wiring for the searchlight signals, and I've found out with that one had Ericsson telephone, not Ericsson telephone, Ericsson electrical cable inside that, what they use on the PBX, on the Strata exchanges inside that one to wire up to the signal controller. But this is a video showing my Ericsson phone, and I'll show the custom dial label I made for it. Has a modified label with 4 zeros for the emergency number here, and my town name South Melbourne written there. Let me reset that and close up and I'll end the video. I can't take the table until I end the video because it's got my telephone number on that label, but that's my Ericsson signal phone.